Welcome back to round 2 of the YugiTuber Grand Championship. In this match, we have PointyStarVio, who's playing Madolches, going up against Dzeeff in the blue, who's playing Spirit Hand Trap Tricks. And by fan request, we have back the Cali Effect.
What? My name is a pimp named Slickback, bro.
No, it's a pimp named Slickback.
Yes, a pimp named Slickback. Say the whole thing.
Say
yes,
the whole thing.
Anyways, still trying to figure out what name is Pointy Star and what name is Commander Walrus, but we'll talk about that later. Pointy Star is going to start off with a 2 back row, 1 monster in defense position. Oh, I guess with that, I wonder what that is. And it's going to be a very interesting game, hopefully. We're going to have to see and hope that we get another game. Commander is going to respond with the exact same thing.
So who do you think inherently in this matchup has the advantage going into it?
Well, I've never seen Trap Trick Spirit Hands in action. So I really can't give an analysis. Maybe if it was Blackwing Constellar Chaos, I'd side more towards the Blackwing Constellar Chaos. But what I can tell you about Madolches is if they brick hand, then, I mean, obviously, Jelly isn't part of the brick hand. But if they do brick hand, then anything goes. This deck is really just hit or miss.
But Vanities is going to help make that hand a brick hand.
Yeah, and that's one of those things. The deck is just so susceptible to cards like Vanity's Emptiness, which is at an all-time low at $1.76. So come up while you can.
How the mighty have fallen, right?
That difference between the low and high, though.
I know. I'd like to know the person who's still trying to sell their commons for like $42.
GG, bro. GG.
But anyway, I feel like, or rather, I don't feel like. I think that Dzeeff's mentality behind... Oh, we're going to see it run into an Aratama quickly.
What the fuck is that? Hold on. The spirits that I'm used to are like Susa Soldier and Yatagarasu. What is that? What kind of trickery is this? Whoa, what is that?
Gonna get flipped and add the Nikitama.
Alright, we're seeing a whole new type of spirits.
Exactly.
I'm seeing demons here.
Going back to what I was saying, Dzeeff kind of using the Spirit Engine with the hands and the trap tricks, it's just all rank 4 synergy, and just the +1s that the deck can generate just pretty crazy.
I'm gonna steal his deck.
So we're going to see him normal the Nikitama, which is good because its effect to allow him to normal summon another Nikitama, or not another Nikitama, another Spirit, will be immune to the Vanities, so that's really good.
Wait, so they can actually tribute summon now? Sweet, Dark Dust Spirit's too strong.
He could tribute summon if he does play Dark Dust Spirit.
And so Yaksha comes to the board, and Yaksha targets one spell or trap card your opponent controls and returns it to their hand. And its effect is going to be negated by a Fiendish Chain, though.
Yeah, and I feel like that's really big because he was probably going to use the Yaksha to bounce back the Vanity's Emptiness.
No, it has to be a card your opponent controls.
Oh, it has to be a opponent control? Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
So, then he could have just targeted anything.
Wait, why did it go back to hand?
I'm not... I think he's going to put the Yaksha back, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because Yaksha's under Fiendish Chain.
Yeah. Good.
It's not like in my game against him where I forgot that Skill Drain negates the effect.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
You'd be the worst Dragon Roller player ever. I just thought you'd know.
Yep.
Alright, so PointyStarVio, custom sleeves, custom things, somebody's a donor. But he's going to set another back row. And he's going to follow up with the Mewphilly play, another Jelly. I mean, because every time I play with Madolches, they always have the nuts, so
yeah,
it's whatever.
But that Vanities is going to lock him out from doing any of those things.
Oh, duh. Yeah, that makes sense. Maybe he's going to activate that Chateau, because, you know, that's what Madolche players do.
Well, that would be really ideal right now, because the Yaksha is only at 1900.
Yaksha so too strong.
He would be able to run it over, assuming he had the Chateau.
Wait, so how many Yakshas are there? I know, because there's Fire King Avatar Yaksha, and now there's this Yaksha. Pretty sure there's another Yaksha.
Yeah, there's like some like weird like zombie Yaksha. Or is that like Yashka or something?
Who cares? There's too many Yakshas in this game.
And it looks like PointyStar's just going to go ahead and pass it back.
Alright. This is going to be a very interesting game. Vanity's Emptiness. Makes games very interesting.
They should have just called the January format the Vanity's Emptiness format.
Basically. Hey man, I can establish board and set up Vanity's Emptiness first.
That's pretty... Although, funny enough, everyone always wanted to go second, so... It's kind of like if they don't open Vanity's Emptiness, they lose.
Yeah. Kind of reminds you of the Royal Oppression format if you were there for it.
Yeah, it kind of is reminiscent of that, except Royal Oppression was a lot more
Deadly.
Yeah.
Deadly. It's like, you can't turn this off, opponent. You better have your one Mystical Space Typhoon or Heavy Storm, because other than that, you get fucked.
Dzeeff's going to go ahead and set what we can assume is the Aratama, because...
Nah, man, it's a Fire Hand. Fire Hand, man. See, look.
It wouldn't make sense, though.
But the Pointy Star attacks into the Fire Hand, right?
Right.
Fire Hand gets destroyed and destroys the Messenger Lotto, right? Mm-hmm. And then Fire Hand can't special summon because of Vanity's Emptiness, but Vanity's Emptiness goes to Graveyard, man. It's the smartest play I've ever heard of.
So then the Vanities is turned off for his next turn.
Yeah, man, that's smart. And then Pointy Star can actually, play Madolches.
Yeah, and then Pointy Star in main phase 2 will just wombo combo and just bounce his entire field back.
That's smart, man. I mean, hey, I'm teaching Commander how to lose the right way. Right now he's losing the wrong way.
The right way.
Yeah. Man, if you're going to lose, you got to lose the right way. He sucks at losing the right way.
It's okay, though, because he's going to go ahead and summon off the Nikitama.
Uh-oh.
So
every time you say that card's name, I think I have to go to your house for a different reason. Every time I'm like, Simo, I know you just didn't say. Oh wait, it's a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Okay. Every single time.
Nikitama.
Better watch how you say that.
Good thing you don't know where I live.
Oh, you think I got connections, man?
We may live in the same city, but you don't know where I live.
Yeah. You think I can't find out? So I got Walter White connections.
So DZ's going to blind MST the Madolche Palooza.
Too strong.
So he can turn off his own Vanity's Emptiness and go into a rank 4 here.
Too strong. He's just going to Excited. See, that's a bad play. He should have went to Excited.
Could he have? I think they're at equal card advantage.
Yeah, he still could have went into it. I didn't say anything about using its effect. I said go into it.
He could have just done it. Okay. Well, regardless, since Nikitama was sent to the graveyard, he still gets to draw a card. So he didn't really lose a whole lot there.
Yeah, the Aratama, what is it called? Okay, Aratama, my apologies, is going to add another spirit monster from his deck to his hand, which is going to be another Nikitama. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna straight up call it Nigatama.
And then Pointy Star is going to preemptively use Vanities to prevent him from going to another rank 4, which I feel like is a really good play.
That's a really good play. Fortunately, it paid off because if DZ had a Mystical Space Typhoon, this game would have been a lot different.
That would have been completely different. And so he's going to summon out another Messenger Lotto.
Is it just me, or did Pointy Star get a really shitty hand and just DZ got a worse hand?
It's so funny, though, because DZ has so many cards, but yet he can't really capitalize on that, because Pointy Star just has all the answers.
That sucks.
I mean, he has his spirits, so he can plus, but he can't really do anything with them. If he has hands, the hands won't be able to trigger. If he has...
well, that's a nice cute card.
A Murmilio can still do stuff, so...
I forgot you said it was Trap Tricks Spirit Hands.
Yes.
I'm going to have to write that down. I might actually like this deck.
Yeah, it's a cool deck. I think he might have a profile on his channel, too.
I don't like him. If he loses this match, I'm definitely not looking at his profile. Or checking out his channel.
But you still might play the deck.
Yeah, I'm going to call it my own creation.
So we're going to see a blind space from Pointy Star's side
Too
now,
strong.
hitting the Fiendish Chain. And wow, he's going to use Snatch Steal on the Murmilio.
My thing is, how come we just didn't use Snatch Steal for game? I mean, you didn't need to get rid of the Vanity's Emptiness. So the blind MST was just a blind MST. Blind MST too strong.
Yeah, I mean, that does make sense. I don't really know why. Mm-hmm. It was interesting. He could have just gone Snatch Steal, but in any case, he's going to connect with 2 attacks, but the third attack's going to be met with a Forbidden Lance by the last Messenger Lotto.
He just didn't lance to Murmilio?
I was questioning the same thing, because then the Murmilio would go back to his side. That's interesting. Yeah. That might have just been a misplay.
I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. So, DZ is obviously contemplating his play. He's going to summon Hookake. And it's going to be met with a bottomless trap hole. And that's game.
That is game, because now that Pointy Star baited out the bottomless, he's free to go into Cowboy. And bang, bang.
You know that man's won it, right?
Pointy Star has Cowboyed for game, I think, in like every match he's played.
Man, he should get a Cowboy shirt.
He should put a Gaga cowboy on his custom picture there.
Yeah, his custom picture.
So we're gonna go straight into game 2. I believe Dzeeff opted for PointyStar to go first.
Okay. Well, at least he can't get tiramisu on first turn. You know.
He can't, but he's gonna play a Chateau. And he's going to follow it up with an Angeli, which is how any Madolche player wants to start going first.
Oh, we already know. Angeli into Hoot Cake into Gelato to Ticket. I mean, this deck is just so remedial. A caveman can play this deck. Come on now. We already know.
I still think it's really interesting that Dzeeff elected to go second because he could have had plenty of back row to prevent PointyStar from doing all of his combos.
You know what? In Dzeeff's defense, I think he wanted to capitalize on two things. From what I'm seeing about this Spirit deck, it seems to be a counteractive deck. It seems to interact with what the opponent does. So in order for you to even gain your monster's effects, your opponent needs to have a setup presence of a board. Secondly, Madolches aren't consistent. This is the most consistent we've ever seen Madolches. So maybe he wanted to see that 6 card and was also gambling that Madolches wouldn't be consistent. On top of, you know, his deck being able to operate off the opponent's plays. So if you factor all 3 of those together, that's an easy win for DZ. Obviously, that did not happen today.
That's true. It looks like DZ just got the bad end of the coin, but
yeah.
So it looks
really
like PointyStar has a pretty good field right now. We got Hoot Cake, Messengelado in defense, powered by Chateau with the ticket and a back row to back it up.
Yeah, that looks like the really bad side of a coin flip.
Yeah, but now PointyStar's just going to pass it back. So I wonder how DZ's going to respond to this.
I know why you summoned them in defense, because you're a better player right now. It's not like they wouldn't go to hand anyways.
And so Dzeeff is just setting 4 back row, which is exactly what I was just... That was what I was
Had
thinking.
he started off with the 4 back row, he probably would have been in a better position.
Probably. But again, it's like you were saying, he can't predict what he's going to open, so...
Mm-hmm. I miss back in the days when people used to draw their hands and then decide if they go first or second. Miss those days.
Yeah, because those days weren't broken.
I miss priority.
I wonder how many people miss priority as opposed to how many miss priority.
I really don't miss priority. Priority was I debated on quitting when priority got taken away, and then I played without priority and realized priority was stupid.
And you realized how much more fair the game became
when somebody
existed?
Yeah, because when priority stopped, Master Hyperion agents were really big.
Yep.
So being able to actually bottomless a Hyperion without losing another card was pretty good. But PointyStar is going to hit for what?
4,100.
That's just too strong.
And it looks like he's going to get his ticket hit with the MST.
To prevent the ticket from activating, because Madolche Huke goes back to the deck.
Yeah, from Angeli's effect, which I feel is a really good preemptive call.
Mm-hmm.
So plays pass back to PointyStar.
That's a very, very, very mediocre move. Just not much else to say. I think he just bricked really hard.
Yeah, I mean, but it was still good that he did MST the ticket to prevent PointyStar from just potentially getting even more advantage. But he's going to swing for the 21 with the Messengelado.
Oh, you see that shit talk right there? Should have won game 1 and now I brick game 2. I don't know if you should have won. If you should have won, you would have won. So you could have won, yeah, but you didn't because you shouldn't have won.
So Dzeeff's going to summon the Yaksha, which is going to immediately be hit by an Effect Veiler.
Too strong. But for future references, PointyStar, you might want to wait till what Yaksha actually selects a target, so then you could just have a little more knowledge of what Commander is trying to do.
Yeah. And so Dzeeff also summons out the Kage to Kage.
He's going to Exiton, bro.
Going to Exiton just to have it sit there?
Uh-huh. I'm telling you, man. Look, statistics. Back to statistics. 100% of the time he didn't make Exiton, he lost.
That's a true statistic.
Can't argue with that, man.
That is probably one of the most biased statistics I've ever heard, but it's true.
So what, you can't activate his effect, man? Go into it. It's Yu-Gi-Oh!
You gotta sway the statistic, but we're gonna see 101.
Man, I'm telling you, man. So 101 is gonna snatch Message Gelato provided that Pointy Star has nothing, which he doesn't.
Yep, and I feel like that's good because
And that 2100 attack too strong.
it is. So he's going to attack, but it's going to be met with the D prison.
Get wrecked! D prison too strong. See, Commander, when you play 4 back row, one of them has to be a card like D prison. You know, to stop from losing 5,200 of your life points.
6,200. But anyway.
62?
Yeah.
Hey, nigga, I didn't pass math. I mean, I didn't graduate to go to math school.
But you're in statistics, though, so that's all that matters.
I'm in statistics, man. I don't do math. I do statistics.
So,
which ironically involves math.
The game has come to kind of a standstill. Both players not really having anything, but we do see a Mufui come down for Pointy Star.
And it's met with a Vanity's Emptiness.
Ooh, MST!
Oh!
And Fiendish Chain.
Man, that game just got... That shit escalated quickly. That escalated very
Dzeeff
quick.
had some pretty real back row who's just waiting to use it at the right time. We're going to see Night Beam.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Dolce Palooza.
How you feel? How you feel? How you feel? That's just, man.
Wow. That was insane. That was a really good call with the Night Beam because he knew that he had nothing to stop it. So that's going to be it. Thank you all so much for watching the video, and we'll see you in the next match.